Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 15th. And I noticed that in New York City, shootings have gone way up in the last couple of weeks. And I want to say that I am categorically against defunding police departments. I think many people want them defunded not because of anything that happened, but as punishment for their view of how the police act. I think that's a very foolish reason to defund. So if I throw that on top of what I feel is unfair, you can understand why I'm against defunding. We shouldn't be punishing police for the 0.1% who have acted incorrectly. Most police do a wonderful job. Also want to say I'm not saying that because the shootings have gone up. Although I think in some cases, like in the case of New York, where they abandoned the anti-crime unit, which took 600 police officers out of vital positions where they worked undercover and discovered a lot of events, and that led to more serious criminal activity. So I'm not saying it because of that. Although the shootings are upsetting and one could take that position. But let's take a look at what will really happen when the police departments are defunded. They are not going to give up their weapons. They are not going to reduce the size of the police force. They are not going to do anything that remotely affects the lives of the policemen. They will still be carrying guns, and they will be patrolling the streets, and they will be active in preventing crime. However, the police departments do many other things, and that's where the cuts are going to happen. Police departments have many community activities that they participate in, and those are the activities that are going to be cut by defunding the police department. So it's a fallacy in the mind of people that think that defunding the police department is going to make things better for them. It will probably make things a lot worse. So I'm not sure how this defunding plan will work and how they think their departments are going to function under the decreased budgets. For a police force to be really effective within the community has to have the opportunity to see these policemen as human beings, to meet them in settings where they're talking to children in schools, where they're attending community and town hall meetings. And if you cut the budgets, defund these police, those programs, which are vital for community interactions, will disappear. And the police will be left with nothing but arresting people. They will be seen by many people in the wrong light all the time, even though they're not doing wrong. If you consider how many police activities must go on in this country every single day, then the acts that the police are being accused of are minuscule compared with their daily interactions with the public. So if you take away the money that will fund the community activities, then you are doing a disservice to the public and a disservice to the police departments. Police are not just people who are running around with a gun, looking to put a chokehold on everybody. Police are trying to keep neighborhoods correct. They're trying to keep children on the right path. And I know none of us looks at it that way. My personal experiences with policemen have been nothing but great. My wife had had several incidents where we had to call for emergency care. And you know who the people who were first on the scene were? The police. They got there before the ambulance. They took down the vital information. They were prepared to help in any way, shape, or form. When the EMT came, they gave them all the information. And that's what they do. They're not chasing criminals all the time. They are a vital part of our communities. And defunding them is not a real answer. Because that money, that so-called money that they're taking away and they're going to give to other parts of the organization, like a mental health unit or a social services unit or something like that, those people are not going to be on the street 24 hours a day. Those people are not going to be the first responders. Those people don't have the experience needed to deal with the situations that the police come across every day. So I will say this again, just so you've heard it twice. I am categorically against defunding police departments. And so I think that's enough today. I will see you in the morning. Bye.